Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia and today we are here for another budget video, a long overdue budget video, and we are going to be setting up our debt payment and talking about our debts today. This is going to be the last debt payment of 2023, which I'm very excited about. I'm really excited to total up everything to see how much we paid for the year as well. We're going to be putting that in this spread. And then for January 2024, we are going to be changing things slightly. But I have my debt payment sheet with me along with an extra thick washi. For the year 2024, we are going to have our primary goal to be paying down debt. I do have my planner here with me. This is the Erin Condren monthly planner. This is in the 7x9 design. This is the planner I've been using all year long to plan out all of our different spreads for the year. And then we also did already wrap up December together as well. So we are going to go ahead and just put this spread on this page. Normally in the previous months I set it up on this side, but I'm thinking going forward, since now I have two sheets I will be using, I'll probably start ripping this sheet out since I won't be using it, and then I'll have the debt payment on this side. But let's go ahead and lay this down. I'm hoping that 2024 will be a good year to get some debt down. We do have some funds set aside currently, just until our baby is born after February, just to see what the medical bills are going to be like and how much we're going to owe for medical bills. Since the year renews, our deductibles and everything are going to restart too, so I'm not entirely sure how much we're going to end up owing. I think I'm estimating it's going to be around maybe $2,000 or $3,000 or something like that, so I'm hoping that it won't be more than that, so we'll see. And baby will be born next month, which is crazy. So I'm definitely here trying to just do as much as I can to catch up with everything. So now let's talk about our debt payment. The last time that we did this together, we did have our end amounts. So I am actually going to just put these end amounts for the starting amounts as well. For right now, we're only focusing on my husband's debts, since I had the idea of just paying off all of his first, so we'd have one less monthly payment for student loans. But I think we might change it in January. And I do apologize if I sound stuffy. I'm still having a bit of a cold over here, but okay, let's see. So we have our first debt name, which is going to be AA, and he currently has his with no net. The starting amount for the month, this is going to be $1,768.74. The interest rate for this one is 3.61%. Then we have AC. This one is also the same exact amount as the first one with the same interest as well, 3.61%. Next we have AE. This one is currently quite a bit higher. It's at $4,466.93 with 4.04% interest. Next is AF, $4,460.34 with, this is actually still 3%. So this one is 3.5% interest. Lastly, we have AG. This is the one that we've been focusing on. We still have $802.75 when we started the month. It is at 4.2%. So that is all the loans that we have for him still. I mentioned this in my, I think it was my week 3, week 4 check-in for December, but I was trying to get this payment changed because it is late in the month where it's due, but my husband has not been having the best luck with no net because their call times are always extremely long, and he's been emailing them, but they haven't been responding. I think we're just going to keep the date that it is now. I figured it actually works out after I thought about it, because after we do our savings challenges for the month and after we get all of our paychecks for the month, I guess it does work out that we make that additional payment at the end of the month. I'm trying to look at it that way instead. A couple of you guys gave me a few really great ideas, one of them being to try paying for it at the beginning of the month and seeing if I could replace it. I tried doing that for the month of December, and it only gave me the option to make an additional payment. I don't know if it was because of a timing thing again, but I kind of just left it as is. And then another one of you guys gave me the idea of just kind of doing the spread with you guys in the beginning of the following month for that current month. I'm so out of breath right now, guys. I'm so sorry. For right now, I think I'm just gonna stick to just doing it as the last video of the month. But let me lay down this thick washi as well. I'm going to lay this down and put the total paid on here. That's kind of what I've been doing lately. I think for this spread, I'm also going to put a total paid for the year 2023, just to have a total amount down here as well. I think that's what I'm going to do for this one. Let me lay this down like I usually do for total paid. This is just regarding the month's payments with the additional payments. So we have total paid and then this little box. I kind of started doing it like this because I think it's cute, but I might change it up a little bit going forward. But anyways, let's go ahead and add all of this up together. So our starting amount for this month for our debt is $13,267.50. We did have a minimum payment of $124.40, and that is regarding for all of them combined. So this is the minimum payment for all of the loans. So in total was $124.40. Then for our additional payment, we ended up paying the remaining amount for our AG accounts. So in total, what we ended up paying that was remaining after the minimum payment was $767.80. We did not have any additional payment for any of the other ones, but we did just want to pay this one off. So in total, this was $767.80, which is amazing. So I'm happy that we were able to pay off one more loan before the year ends. That means this one now has a balance of $0. But for the remaining ones, I did want to write what these were after the payments. This was taking on January 1st. So the balance for this one is $1,761.69. This one is the same amount. These are always the same amounts. And then this one is 4,450.71. And then 4,442.18. The total now that we have after making all of those debt payments, we have 1,761.69. That times 2. And then we add 4,450.71, and then an additional 4,442.18. That in total is going to be $12,416.27. Do we have for the remaining debt for my husband's loans? Now to calculate how much we paid in total. So we calculated $767.80 plus the $124.40. That in total means we paid $892.20 in total for the month of December. And just because out of curiosity, I like to just see how much the difference is. So for example, we had $13,267.50 to start the month with. Then we paid $892.20. That means we should have had $12,375.30, but instead this is our end amount. So we technically already gained over $40 in interest alone that accumulated throughout the month. That's kind of why I like seeing them starting and ending, just to see how interest just really does just add up throughout the month. Now what I like to put at the end of this is where we got those funds from. So where we got these funds from is we did have some saving challenges from the month of November. For the month of November, we saved $85 from our little savings challenge, but I forgot to actually put that towards debt in November. So I'm going to be putting it towards debt for this month. Along with this month, we saved $90 extra in our savings challenges. And then also, when we closed out the month of November, we did also have extra funds where in our budget results video for November, we had an extra $25.84. So that amount of money I'm also going to be putting towards debt as well, since that was leftovers. And then the rest of it I am going to be taking straight out of our savings account, our short-term savings account, the one that we always talk about in every single one of our weekly check-ins. So if you guys are curious about our short-term savings accounts and everything, I do talk about these a lot during like the week 1 check-ins and everything, and in general in the weekly check-ins, because we do balance these accounts on camera together. But the remaining amounts I'm going to just grab from here. So let's add this up together first. We have 85 plus 90 plus 25, 84. That in total is already $284, and that money is already in our one checking account because we have been transferring it over if you guys have been watching the checking videos. And then that means the leftover amount we have to take out of savings is minus 767.80. The reason why is because the 124.40 is a bill, so that no matter what, this always comes out every month, but this additional payment is what we are putting extra towards that debt. So 566.96 is what we have to transfer out of this account, and I'm going to transfer straight from our savings over to our checking account so we can make that payment. So when the institution takes a few days to pull us out or however long, it's fine. The money is already in here. We don't have to worry about it. We don't have to think about it. They can just take the money out. So I'm going to make that transfer real quick and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so now that that's done, the new amount or the new total that's in this short-term savings is going to be $6,963.04. Okay, the 4 is a little messed up, but it's okay. We're going to be switching the sticker out when we balance out for January. But this is how much is in the short-term savings. So now we are ready to go for the month of January. We will be transferring money out of here for our budget for January. So that will be in an upcoming video. The last things that I want to put is I do want to put those little notations down here so I know where the money came from. And I will be right back. Alrighty, so I went ahead and wrote all those down. I wanted to just document that these end numbers were taken on January 1st. I kind of just like to write it down since if I'm like late with it or something, more interest might accumulate. So if I ever do need to take it into account, I can. Then I just wrote where all that extra money, where it came from. Now let's talk about how much we paid in total for the whole year of 2023. So I actually went ahead and calculated everything on my own in our debt overview, which is this spread here. This is like an overview of all of our debts that we have when we paid them off, how much we paid in total for all of them, for both mine and my husband's. So you guys will see that I actually did end up filling out the numbers. For my husband's, how I got it broken down for AG, for example, how we ended up only paying $8.84 extra in interest, is I did just like go through and just add up all of the payments. For NoNet and for Advantage, when you go through each payment, you're able to see how much money actually went towards each debt and also how much goes towards interest and everything. Definitely don't have to do what I do, but I kind of just like to try to get the most accurate numbers that I can just to reference back on. In total for the year of 2023, for my husband's, we paid over $13,000. And then for mine, we paid over $6,000, which is amazing. So let's actually add up the numbers together. It was $13,085.16 for my husband's, and then for mine is $6,082.60. So in total, I also have these stickers from Erin Condren from I don't even know how long ago, but in total is $19,167.76 that we paid towards our debt, which is great. So I'm really hoping next year we'll be able to make more progress as well. I set up these overviews with you guys at the beginning of 2023, and I will be doing it again for 2024. I have not filmed that video yet, so I will have to film it and get it up for you guys, but I will be able to talk about these more in depth in that video. But going back to December, let's go ahead and lay down this total. So that is how much we're able to successfully pay off this year, which is really, really satisfying to know. And that is now down there, and that is what this is looking like. But that is actually now officially going to be it for this video. I hope that you guys did enjoy it. I had so much fun talking about the numbers in this video, but thank you guys so much as always for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend or day, whatever time this video goes up, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye.